yourself?
My name is Alicia Morris. I am from Wynne, Arkansas. I've been here all my life. I am married to Blake Morris. I have two children. My oldest is 20. His name is Braden, and my youngest is 5. Her name is Remy. Um, I work for the federal prison, and my husband works for Jonesboro Cycle. And we've been together almost 12 years now. So we started this side by side thing a couple of years ago, and we just took off with it. So
I love it. I love couples that do it together.
yes.
It's such a neat thing, and it's a neat thing to have together to do. I couldn't imagine if it was just me doing this. I'd be like, "Hey, you want to come?" And he'd be like, "I don't know." But
Right, I'd be like, and if something happened, I wouldn't even know what to do anyway.
yeah, I need you. You're my support person.
Right. I'm like, you're my mechanic. I need you.
I know. And you know, it's funny because I'm not completely like not able to work on my truck, but I'm the
Right.
type that needs that guidance. Like, what do I do next?
Yes.
What do I do next? What tool do I need next? And so if I didn't have that, it'd make for a long repair.
Yeah, this is a whole new world for me. So,
Yeah.
man.
How did y'all get into it? Did you just start with side-by-sides, four-wheelers?
Well, it's funny because we actually went to our first mud park for a concert. We went and saw Savannah Dexter and Bravo Gator at a park in Mississippi. I can't even remember what the name of the park was. But that's how we actually even found the mud park. And then we went to, I think, Greasy Bend, I think, was the next one in Batesville. We ended up going there, and Stan Gatchell was running events at that time. And we watched some of his events, and I was like, this is pretty neat. And then that same year, he said, any women want to run, we'll do just a women's bounty hole if y'all want to do it. Well, at that time, we had a 4-seater Yamaha. We still have it, actually. And my husband's like, go for it, just try, see if you like it. So I put the pedal to the floor and I went through it. And it went through it and I enjoyed it. And I was hooked after that. So we ended up buying the one we have now that I race. So, but we've been hooked ever since. We haven't stopped going since then. And that was in 23. So.
Gosh, that's so neat. I like your mentality. Like, just send it. Like, what's the worst thing that can happen? Nothing. Like, let's go.
It was a 4-seater, so I was like, it's a utility one.
I know.
Let's do it.
Oh, when we took Karma to Bricks, and Sam pulled me to the side and was like, "Do you want to tug?" And I'm like, "No, I don't want to tug like Karma's. She's a party truck,
Right?
Performance truck. She will load on the trailer, load off the trailer. She doesn't go fast enough to break anything. So we call her Miss Reliable. Like, she's the truck that is like, I don't even want to say solid, but she's solid and true. Like, she going to start every time. Her heater's going to work. Like, we don't have enough horsepower to hurt ourselves. So, one of the guys in Show Me Off-Road was like, my girl wants to tug you. And I'm like, oh. So then the whole crowd's like, girl tug, girl tug, girl. And I'm like, Steven, like,
They're trying to hide, like, no, not me. No,
I know. And I'm like, gosh. And so my husband was like, do it. And I was like, I've never done it. And I'm very competitive. So unless I know I'm like gonna win, like, I try
right.
You can just play with that. And so I was like, no, I'm not gonna do it. And he's like, you have to, they're calling you out. So I get on the tug pad and I'm like, he just gets out of the truck. He's like, I ain't gonna be in this thing when it breaks. And I'm like, they lead me to myself. And he was like, it's your truck. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So I get in and he's like, whatever you do, when the wheels start bouncing, light off or you're gonna tear your 2.5 tons out. And I'm like, so the whole time I'm like, oh my God, am I bouncing? Am I bouncing? What's going on? Well, I end up winning. And like, even people are sending me videos like, how did that truck win? And I'm like, it was a miracle.
It was underdog. You never know. You never know.
But it's funny because now I'm like, hey, so what do I need to start tugging more? And my husband's like,
Right?
oh, you can't do it. And I tell everyone, I did one and done. I'm retired. Like, because
Like I just let y'all see I could do it, and then
yeah, I've done it, and that's enough. Like our home park at Rednecks with Paychecks, there's money there.
right.
And so like I don't even get that close to the tug pad because I don't want nobody to even like see me in the vicinity. And so Brooks gave me an opportunity that probably not a lot of other parks I would have had. So
Right.
and they came out with this trophy, and I was like, I got a trophy. And so it's funny, the whole way home, it's 15 hours back to New Mexico. I was just sitting there like with my trophy, and my husband's like, you're pathetic. And I'm like, well,
I'm gonna sleep with it.
I'm like, this is going on our mantle next to our kids. Like school pictures, like my one trophy. He's like, yeah, that'll probably be the only trophy. And I'm like, I'm gonna hold it close and dear to my heart. What made you fall in love with the mudding community?
The people. The people are amazing. Everybody we have ever met in any park that we've been to along the way has always been the nicest people. Like they're always willing to help with anything that you need. They're, of course, always willing to let you party with them if you want to. I mean, everybody's always so happy and nice.
Yeah.
So that's what we mainly our favorite part about it is everybody's just always so nice to you.
A couple of interviews, I was talking to someone, and I said, if you took the trucks, the side by sides, the four wheelers out of the mud park and just left the people, I would still go because the people are that amazing in this industry. And yes, we all go because of the mud, but at the end of the day, I think we all keep going because of the people in the mud.
For sure.
And so
You still have a blast.
I know, and it's crazy because my Facebook's made such a transformation in the last 3 years. Like it used to be like people from high school, like my third cousins hanging out, people
Right.
from Hobbs, and now it's like mud people from Arkansas, mud people from Texas, people here, and I'm like, I have so many like mud friends. I know. And then like when people add me on Facebook and I look at their mutuals, I'm like, do you have a mega? Do you have a side by side? Do you do mud events? If you hit any of those three criteria, I'm like, accept it. My husband's like, who is that? And I was like, there are people, babe. Like,
Right.
I don't know.
Like I don't know. They're in the mud community. That's all that matters.
Yeah, that's all that matters. All right. Tell us about your setup. What are you driving?
I have a 2020 KRX 1000. She is, I kind of get nervous here, so I'm going to have to.
No, you're good.
I have 40-inch tires. We have 6-inch portals. So I have a custom cage. My portals are 45% reduction. I had to get my husband to help me with all this other night. I'm like you. I was like, what do I have?
What do I have? Tell me.
I have forward boxed A-arms. I have Craftworks headers and exhaust. I have a snorkel kit. I have billet radius arms. I have JBS custom clutches. I have a supercharger, of course, from Craftworks. And I think that's about it.
That's about it. What is does your side by side have a name?
I call it Poison Ivy. Just because of the wrap. So
okay, yeah, I can see that.
Because it's green and gold and there's a whole girl on the side. So
what's better?
Yeah, exactly.
What's better than that? What's one upgrade you couldn't live without?
My supercharger, for sure.
Yeah, I could see that being
Definitely.
You know what? It
wouldn't be probably going as good as I am now without it.
Yeah. It's funny because people ask me, and I'm like, my sound system. And they're like, that's not really a modification. I'm like, I'm just a music lover. And so for me, like, the moment I get into it, it's like, plug it in, turn the music. And my husband's like, you can have more horsepower and less sound. And I'm like, I mean,
Nah.
I could, but baby steps, babe. Baby steps.
So we'll get there. We'll get there.
We'll get there. And too, like, when you have a mega, like, I don't really want to go fast. Like
Wow.
a lot of people do. And the truck my husband's building right now, he's like, I'm gonna tug, I'm gonna bounty hole, I'm gonna do all this extreme stuff. And I'm like, I just want to like cruise around the park, like see my peeps, go to the food court, hang out a little. And he's like, I can't believe you. I'm like, I'm a people.
Like, I just want to be big.
Yeah, I'm like, okay.
Like, hey.
Yeah, exactly. Um, do you have any future plans of a bigger build, more modifications?
Uh, Definitely, more modifications would be a definitely future build. I do want to go a little bit bigger in tire size because I have got stuck twice this year. So, because I am the smallest big tire. So, I would like to have like a built motor. That would be one thing I would love to have on this one. So, as a future plans anyway,
Yeah.
wise. Because I still have a lot of horsepower in this one that I have not put to the test yet because I'm still learning. It's only my second year, so I'm still learning the seat and being comfortable with everything and all the courses.
So explain to us the rate. Is it a circuit that you race in?
It's like a series, and it's a point series that they run. Like this past series we had, it was 8 different events, and there was 3 parks, and you had to attend every event to get points. I mean, if you didn't go, of course, you got 0, but that's how they placed you in the finals by your points. So they all added up, and whatever you placed, he paid out first through third. And so when the season was over, if you were, points high enough and you placed first through third, then you got payouts from first to third. So I barely missed it. And unfortunately, I placed 4th.
Dang.
So I know, I was like, dang. But
the start of life. So close.
Yes, so close. But I'm proud of myself. This is my first year with, like I said, the guys. Last year I ran women's. That was my first year. They had a women's series. And then Shane did this series this year. And I ran with just all the regular, the big boys, as I call them.
Yeah.
And I was the only female big tire driver. And I'm the smallest big tire driver. So I was like, I will take 4 of that, all that. So.
Oh yeah. And that says something, like you're out there doing it, experiencing it, learning things. And so with time, like you'll be there. I'll be watching.
Oh yeah. It's definitely been a learning experience for sure this year.
And it's funny because every event or mud park, trial, air, you can prepare for everything in the world and get there and have completely different circumstances than what you thought. So it's something that you're always like kind of just juggling. So
Definitely. Oh yeah.
I like that you're running with the big dogs. So that's you go, girl.
Yeah. Thank you.
Go, girl. What's your favorite part about building or maintaining your rig?
I know it's going to sound cheesy, but I'd have to say doing it with my husband, just like me and you were talking about.
Yeah.
That we started this together, and this is our time together. This is what we do. Just like on the weekends when we clean them, when we get, we have free weekends. I mean, it's just our time together. This is what we do. I've learned a lot from him over the past 2 years of him teaching me, showing me what this is, what that is, how you do this or that. So, because I knew nothing about side-by-sides, which he didn't know a lot, but he's mechanically inclined. I'm not.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I've enjoyed the time that we've had together doing this together because it's just been a really fun experience.
It's funny because in the summer, once we both get home from work, we go straight to the shop. And like we probably eat dinner out there, like we grill, we work on our stuff. And I'm like, in the summer, we like don't go inside the house, but to like eat, get ready, leave, and then we come back to the shop.
Yeah.
We spend
You gotta it's like an ongoing thing. Like it's depending on how your events are, what you gotta do, there's maintenance, there's always something to do.
so much.
So
Yeah, that's. What's the craziest or muddiest adventure you've had?
Me and my husband were actually talking about this the other day. I was like really trying to think. Because like I said, I've been stuck twice this year, unfortunately. But I'd have to say Hillarosa. We went to Blevins, Arkansas this year. And Hillarosa, had so much water. I was floating. I literally floated around one of the holes. because I mean it was just so much water. That's all I could do was float. So I literally just bobbed all the way around the curve.
Oh my
I
God.
made it out and I finished, but I bobbed.
I was telling we're going to do the river run at the end of the year, in Jacksonville, and they're like, you gotta have big tires and float because there's some big holes. And I'm like, great, I'm gonna have to get me, some paddles so I can just like paddle through and
Get you a paddle. Yeah.
yeah, just paddle. And they're like, you don't paddle, Clara. And I'm like, I'm gonna be paddling.
I was like, what do I do? I was like looking around. I was like, I don't know what to do.
No. Yeah, I saw this TikTok yesterday of this girl that was way stuck in the mud by herself. And she's just like, help, help. And I'm like, that's gonna be me. Help.
Yes, exactly.
What's the best off-road event or park you've been to?
I'd say Carter's. We like Carter's because they put on in Alexandria, Arkansas. They always have concerts. They always have awesome events. It's a huge park. We love it.
That's one that's on our list for sure.
Yes, it's awesome park. But we also love the Ridge, which is reopening. Yay. It always had a special place in our heart, so we're excited for the reopening coming soon. So,
Okay. Yeah.
so
It's tough. We don't live in a mud area.
right.
We live in BFE, New Mexico. And so for us to go to these events, like it's not like a 3-hour, 6-hour, we're talking 13, 14 hours to get there. And I'm like, we gotta find a way, like we gotta find a middle point where we can like park our truck and fly home or fly halfway and just get in our rig and go because it's a long haul. And so,
Yeah, that's a long drive.
and then too, like if you drive all night, then the next day you're worthless, and then you gotta leave early Sunday, and then drive all night, and you're tired at work. So we gotta find
Yeah,
that
definitely.
middle ground. What do you love most about being out in the mud?
Just racing wise, it's the adrenaline rush.
Yeah.
When I race, I'm in the zone. I remember nothing after the fact. It just like it happens so fast that I'm just zoned out. So it's just like I'm there and I know what I got to do. Got to make this turn, or if it's a course, if it's a bounty hole, whichever. But like I said, and other than the racing part, it's just the people. Because I always know, because my worst fear has always been to turn over in the water. That's my fear, is to drown. So I'm just like, y'all better get there. But you always know that there's going to be people that are going to run. I've seen it so many times. There's going to be 20 people in like 2.5 seconds there to help pick you back up. So it makes me feel better that way too. So
Yeah, last year we're at Rednecks and we're in the food court, and the side by side like comes around the corner and just I don't think they took it out of 4-wheel drive. And as it's turning around the corner, it just plops on over.
oh no.
I kid you not, like 30 people come out of the woodworks, like just running, and they had that thing flipped over like not even a minute later. I'm like, dang, like it's neat to see.
It's crazy. It's like the adrenaline of everybody, or the power that they didn't know they had, or the alcohol one. I don't know.
Powered by alcohol.
Yes, exactly.
How would you describe the people you've met in this scene?
They're like family. Actually, we actually had a Friendsgiving, pretty much, you might as well say, last year with some of the folks that we run. The team that we run with, they come to our house. We actually had Thanksgiving all together last year. So they're like family to us.
Yeah.
We're with them all the time. We talk to them year round. They come here. We do a lot of things together. So
Yeah.
I love them all. Everybody, like I said, everybody's so nice, and everybody checks on you. And so
My sister, she went this summer. We did a float trip with all of like the people we kind of run with, and my baby sister, I was like, hey, you should come and meet these people, because my sister, like, she's not at the point where I think she's ready to like experience the mud park, because she like she's just, I don't even want to say fragile. She's just like my baby sister. So like I don't
yes,
want to like send her out to the mud park yet. And she's like, no. And I'm like, yeah, come. Well, she comes, she's like, oh my God, these people are great. She gets home, adds them on Facebook. Well, she goes to get a new car, and she posted on Facebook, and she's like, I worked so hard, I got a new car. Every single person from that float trip told her congratulations, and she called me crying, and I'm like, what's wrong? She's like, the mud people are so great. Not one person I know liked my picture, but all your friends. And I'm like, they're good people, like,
Very genuinely good people. Exactly.
She was like, oh my gosh, like, I can't believe it. I'm like,
Got new besties.
yeah, I know. That's for the resty. Like, crazy. What's something you wish more people knew about off-roading?
That it's nothing like the TV show if that's all they've seen.
Yeah.
I think that has been like taken way out of perspective, especially after this season.
Yeah.
Like there's something for everybody if you go to a mud park. It's not just either racing. It's not just like, if you don't have to drink.
Yeah.
Me and my husband don't drink. So you can ride around, just enjoy the trails. You can go, they have events all the time. You can just go watch the events. You don't have to attend events.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people show up just stunting on everybody, just looking cool. So, there's just something for everybody to enjoy. Like I said, Carter's, when you go to Carter's, they have concerts every night on Friday and Saturday night. So there's always something. I promise if anybody went to a mud park, they would love it. They would be hooked no matter what.
Yeah.
They might think they wouldn't, but I promise if you went one time, you'd be done.
That's all it takes. And I was telling someone, you could take your lawnmower all the way up to a side-by-side, up to a
I've seen it.
Like, I've seen it all. So you just got to go,
Yep. We had to do with the lawnmower at Carter's, the last event. He was doing tugs with the lawnmower.
Yeah, I know. Exactly.
That's crazy.
Exactly. How do you see the community growing or changing?
I definitely see it growing. I've seen it grow just over the past few years that we've done it. I think the more, like you, for example, are helping a lot to help grow the community, let people know that it's out there.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't even know this is a thing. We didn't even know this is a thing. Like I said, until we went to that park, I had no clue there was a mud off-road community. I didn't even know mud races was a thing. So the more, yes, and the more light that's shed on it, I mean, Mud Madness has helped, but I believe just more people, more word of mouth, and like your podcast, I think that's going to help tremendously.
Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate you coming on here and talking with us.
Oh, I'm honored. I was tickled. I had to text my husband. I was like,
I know. I'm like, and it's funny because I feel like a used car salesman asking people to do it. I'm like, hey, so I'm trying to sell this like concept that's not really like proven to be, it's not effective, but not effective. So I'm like, we just gotta push. We just gotta push.
You just gotta throw it out there and go with it.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. If you could take your rig anywhere in the world, where would you take it?
Ooh, I really don't know. Only thing, we've only been in Arkansas. And it's funny that you had said something about that because Shane posted our new series already because he is on it this year.
Yeah, I know. I've seen it.
So, and we're actually, we're going to Oklahoma. So, I mean, it's just a new park would be like, I was just telling my husband, a new park would be cool because I've never been anywhere, but we've only been to a few in Arkansas that we've been around, and that was it. So it's going to be fun to be able to attend and go to a new park and see what it's like. So we'll enjoy it because the mud's different everywhere you go.
Oh yeah, and I was amazed when we went to Bricks. Like their slough is like a real slough, and so like there's moss and like seaweed and like all this stuff. So like the trucks came out of it, and it's all like hanging on the frame. And I'm like, dang,
got trees everywhere.
That's crazy because then like at Rednecks, it's just dirt and water. So it's definitely
crazy.
What song or playlist gets you hyped before a mud run?
I listen to so much stuff, but I really like some Glorilla.
Yeah. I think that's a mutual thing with everybody. They're like, yeah, that hits hard.
Oh yeah. Little Man Jay, he's really good too. My husband finds the most off the wall people most of the time. They're like up and coming. And so Little Man Jay, he's really good to listen to. Big X the Plug, I always get his name wrong. I like him too. Yeah. But I listen to like a variety of everything. Most of the time I forget I have a radio, honestly, because we don't trail ride that thing. because we have
Yeah.
cut tires. So I'm only in it usually to go from the camp to the races
Yeah,
and then back.
definitely. Who inspires you in the off-road community?
I would have to say, when we first started going to parks, Baby Gabs was racing. I know she hasn't been in the off-road world much here in the past couple of years. She's had some beautiful babies. She had a little girl and a little boy. But that's what really got me thinking, oh, okay, because she was the only female. And I was like, that's badass. She's, a female running with all the big dogs. And I was like, I want to try this. And my husband's like, well, all right. He's like, well, we'll get you in one. We'll do it. So, and here I am 2 years later. So, but she was a good, really inspiration to me. She backed out like right after I started. So, but I understand being a mom is important. I understand very much.
Definitely. Yeah. It's funny because we kind of live not separate lives, but we're moms. We work for people. We're someone's daughter, someone's son.
Right.
And we go to Christmas and Thanksgiving, but then we go to these mud events. And so
Yeah, it's like,
one thing I really want to do is find an event where I can take the kids to and they can see just some of the trucks in the mud, because I come back from some of these events and my kids are like, show me these trucks. And I'm like,
yeah.
there's some really cool ones. So
Yeah, we took our daughter to Greasy Bend this last time, and she enjoys it. Well, she got muddy. She enjoyed it while she was getting muddy. Then she was like, ugh, I'm muddy. I'm like, no, ma'am, you got to make up your mind one way or the other.
I know, exactly. You got to choose. What would you like, in or out? But what advice would you give someone new to the off-roading community?
Try it. At least try it once.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, I'll be surprised.
Yeah.
But try it. If you want to race, do it. Try it. If you can't, I mean, what's the worst you can do?
Yeah.
I mean, besides maybe tear up something if you got a lead foot. So, like my husband does. My husband's all throttle. All throttle, no break, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm trying to learn that one, but that's what's in the back of my mind all the time is I'm going to tear up something, then I'm going to be in trouble.
Yeah, exactly. And then you have to go home, fix it, rebuild it, repair it.
Exactly. But no, I think everybody should give it a shot. I mean, if you want to join the race and they're fun, like I said, everybody's nice. Everybody will give you tips. They'll help you out. No, I mean, you've always got somebody to give you advice or lean on if you need it. So
Definitely.
I definitely would give anybody thinking about it the push to go ahead and do it.
Yeah. Just try it. Like,
Right.
what's the worst? Even if you just went as someone just watching the event, like,
Right.
you don't have much into the event at that point. And so you like it, you love it. You can get on Facebook Marketplace, find a decent side by side, and just start. Like,
Right. Just, hey, we had a little 4-seater. So,
yeah. You don't have to go out and buy something crazy expensive, brand new, perfect. Like,
right.
not to start. So,
Exactly.
how can people follow your adventures or connect with you?
I have started posting a lot of it on my TikTok. My TikTok is Miss Morris. I have a Facebook page. It's Bonnie and Clyde Racing. I started it this past year, and I post it on that one and my regular Facebook page, which is Alicia Morris as well. And that is all we have right now. Like I said, we just started doing all this, so we're still trying to kind of get it all out there. But we're trying to grow that Facebook page right now, so it's Bonnie and Clyde Racing.
Perfect. Well, I'll put all the information in the comments, so everybody give her a follow. Anything you want to shout out to? Sponsors, friends, upcoming events?
Of course. We do have an upcoming event, like I was telling you. It's the Return of the Ridge. It is November 13th through, I think it's the 15th or 16th. It's in Bradford, Arkansas. It's opening back up. Shane will be there. Shane Washburn, competitive off-road, Buckethead, whatever everybody knows him by.
Yep.
All his different names.
Not a lot.
Yes, he's got a lot. So they are opening that park again. It's supposed to be awesome. It was already awesome before, but it's supposed to be new and improved. So we're excited to go see it. And they're actually going to have some events that weekend too. So, but I would like to also shout out to, we have our fam bam that we started all this with is Delta Off-Road. They're also a racing team that we started all this with at the beginning. They have been awesome. They have took us under their wing. They help us get our ride to the parks every time we go. and they have helped work on anything my husband's need help with. So, but we do have a list of sponsors. It might be a second.
No, you're good. Let's
Yeah.
I want to hear them.
We have Fulbright ATV and side-by-side repair. We have Extreme Sign and Design. We have Anderson Custom Tire and Grooving. We have Little Foxy Racing. She'll be on here tomorrow with you. We have JBS Performance and Accessories, Super ATV, Craftworks, Win Nutrition, Veracruz Mexican Grill. We have Tad Fike, Fike Fab, and Matt Farrell. And that was our 2025 sponsors. Of course, we are open to accepting applications for 2026 as well, and hope to have them all on board as well for this coming up season. So we've enjoyed it. It's been really fun.
Awesome. Well, I love to see what you do. I love to see what you're going to do, and I'm excited to follow you. And hopefully, one of these events we can make it, and we can meet, and we can hang out a little more.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
No problem, ma'am. I appreciate you for having me on. So anytime.
Enjoy your Saturday.
You enjoy yours. When you get your jet, just fly down.
Yeah. I'll just land right there.
Yeah.
I'll come to